Off-page SEO, strategic linking for ranking domination. If you want organic search engine traffic and organic rankings, it really comes down to one thing. You need incoming links, okay? And that's just link building 101. Link building SEO 101 is that you need links. It's just as simple as that. You can have the crappiest website in the world and still achieve high search engine rankings with enough and the right type of incoming links. And honestly, that's just how important they are, okay? I always say that about 95% of the key to actually winning the SEO game comes back to backlinking. All right, and it comes back to your backlinking strategy. And the reason I say this is because the more links that you get, and the better the quality of those links, and the better structured those links are, the more diversity you have amongst those links, and the longer those links are in place, the faster the search engines are going to rank your site. That's just the facts of it. There's nothing else you can do that can improve your rankings and your traffic quicker than building backlinks to your site for organic traffic, because quite honestly, there's some sites that do none of what you just learned in the last video. They have no on-page rankings, and they still manage to kill the competition. All right, and it's harder for them. You know, they're doing it the hard way, but they still are able to do this because of intent, just really good backlinking. More importantly, with backlinking, it gives your site a sense of stability. Okay, a lot of people in the beginning when you're first getting it ranked, they may fluctuate a little, but there's still some people who have sites, some companies, some businesses, where their sites will fluctuate in the top 10, then drop to page 50, and then come back to page 2. Having a solid linking plan in place gives your site the stability and the long-term traffic, the consistent, steady flow of traffic from being ranked on the first page consistently. A long time ago, all the emphasis was placed on the content on your site, the structures, the keywords, and you know how many times keywords were mentioned, and that would determine where your site would be ranked. Well, a lot's changed since then. Google's updated the algorithm, and now it's more important. They place more emphasis on who's saying, "Hey, this is a cool site," and linking back to you. Okay, this is why we say that incoming links, backlinks, are always going to be a main focus point for the Google and the other search engines and Yahoo, because this is the users. It's the users' way of voting for your site. By the more links, you know, if this site has 1,000 links back and it's about basketball training, and this one has 2 links back to it and it's about basketball training, well, there's a good chance the one with 1,000 links pointing back have 1,000 different people saying, "Hey, this site is important." All right, and this is the way it's going to be in the foreseeable future. There'll always be adjustments and algorithm shifts, but linking is the core fundamental to getting dominant search engine ranking. Okay, now let's go over the exact linking strategy that we use in conjunction with having the page content properly optimized to get rankings on the first page for pretty much any keyword, key phrase that we go after. A couple of key points to remember while you're doing this initial linking strategy, this initial stage to get your site ranked. You want to remember, number one, you don't want to start this process until your site is cached, until your site is already picked up by Google. Okay, that's when you want to begin this. Once you can go to Google and you put the term index, site colon your site name in there. So SITE colon and then put your domain name, and you can see your site within the listing. Okay, once you know that, once you see that, then you know your site is indexed and ready to go. All right, and then you can start with the linking strategy. Now, backlinking itself can become a very, very tedious process. Okay, it's a very effective process, but there's a lot to it if you try to do it all by yourself. One of the best places you can go online to find tools, tactics, strategies, people who are actually going to assist you with your backlinking as far as workers is the Warrior Forum. Warrior Forum at warriorforum.com. You can go there and you'll go into the services section and the WSO section, which stands for Warrior Special Offers. You'll see people who are willing to do portions of your backlinking for you for really, really cheap. Now, there's also scripts, services, and different softwares that you can use that will do 99% of what we're about to reveal to you as well. You don't have to start with those, though, and quite frankly, some of them don't work as well as having these items broken down and done by your outsourcers or by yourself. If you are going that route, make sure you understand the core fundamentals first so that you can just use this software as a means to speed up the process. Link source number one, you want to make sure you start things off right. Okay, you want to have a brand new domain get some trust. So a trust factor is what Google assigns to a site when they're trying to determine if a new site has credibility. Okay, and if it's a brand new site, and if you've done what we suggested to you by getting the 2 to 5 year old domain, and by showing your contact details, you already are on the right track for this. Okay. Now, once your site is cached, you can go and you can get links, 20 to 40 .gov.edu links that will point back to your site. These links are going to give your site instant trust ranking within the search engines, because they'll see that all these other high-powered authority sites are pointing back to you. Some of the most coveted links are from .gov and .edu websites, because you can't just go to your domain service and buy a .edu. All right, there's ways that you can obtain .edus, but typically speaking, you can't just go and buy it like you would a .com or a .info. Well, hopefully you're not buying any .infos, but .coms or .orgs and .net. Okay. So if we were to go into Google and put in warriorforum.edu links, there's a lot of places, individual sellers you can go to get different edu links. So there's lots of places within the Warrior Forum and other sites online. If you just Google .edu links, where you can go and you can find reputable sellers who have that will either go through and create the links for you, or give you the places where you can go. Sometimes there will be college sites, sometimes there will be different nonprofit organization sites or government sites. They may have a .gov ending, but they'll give you a list or do it for you for 20 to 40 of these .government.edu links. Very simple, and that's what you need to do first to get that PageRank trust flowing to that trust rank flowing to your new domain. You could also go on some of the freelance sites out there, the Odesk and the Fivers, and you can search those for government links, and just make sure you're buying quality links from people who have good reputations. The reputations of the people selling the links should be everything, because the community will tell you if someone's selling trash or not. But get those 40 first, and then proceed to the next link source that you'll need, which is forum links. Okay, you want to get at least 3,000 to 4,000 forum links after you've gotten your edu links and your trust ranking is in place. And there's a lot of sites a lot of suppliers and sellers on the Warrior Forum that can get these to you as well. Remember, if you have any automated software, there's a couple of them on the market that will go through and create the forum links and validate the emails as well. You could essentially do it yourself, but it's a lot easier just to pay someone less than $25, either within the Warrior Forum or within Fiverr or one of the Odesk places, to create the 3,000 to 4,000 forum links. Link source number 3 will be Web 2.0 link packages. Okay, these are going to be packages that have profile links in them, things like YouTube videos, different Web 2.0 properties like Squidoo and things like that. Hub page. This Web 2.0 package will give you some good link diversity and mix in various different online properties and having links that don't get picked up right away. It's going to appear that your rankings, your links are building progressively, even though you initiated them all at the same time. Some of the Web 2.0 properties will get picked up later than others, and it'll just appear as if you're building links steadily, just like Google wants to see. Next, you want to head over back to the Warrior Forum or Fiverr or Odesk, one of the outsourcing places, and get yourself high page rank links. Okay, high page rank link package services on the Warrior Forum, can range from $15 to $20 a month, and they work very, very well because you're effectively going out to find links from other sites that are already viewed as important in Google's eyes, and you're having them put their hand up and say he's important too. Now, most of the time you buy these packages from different marketers and Warrior Forum members and things like that, they'll be in a way where you can use it again. Just think, after you get this first site up, optimized, and ranked in the first, in the top positions, you can then go and apply some of the links to, if you have a list of .edu links, that you can go and apply it to your next site and the one after that, and so on. The next place you want to go for link source number 5 are the paid blog links. All right, paid blog links can be purchased from the Warrior Forum or from websites like linkfromblog.com. They offer links for 50 cents and up, 75 cents a piece. And this is great because what happens is you get to diverse your links coming from different IP addresses. All right, so these blogs will all link back to you for a price, and then you get that link diversity, in that from having these links all over the place. So what you want to do is you want to go set up a campaign there and have the different bloggers bid on your job, and then you can pretty much see the stats for their sites. You can check out how popular they are, how much, what their Alexa ranking is, and things like that. And then you just want to tell them that you want each post to be a unique handwritten post. All right, moving right along. Then you want to go and get yourself some comment links. Okay, and these comment links again are in the Warrior Forum. If you put comment link pricing plan in Google, you'll see a few companies there that are offering these paid comments. Just make sure you look for an ethical company, someone who's already has a customer base, and they can be held accountable. The next place you want to go is to the paid blog review sites, and you can just put paid blog review in Google. One of them is buyblogreviews.com, and you can go there to pay roughly $3 or $4 for a blog review, and it's pretty much the same concept as getting a link from a blog. This is the same as the the paid blog, except that you're going to find that you'll have a little more of a high quality traffic. Overall, they should know that you're not going to approve this post until everything is to your liking. The next thing you want to do is hop on back into Google, and you just want to Google your keyword. So if it was reduced belly fat, you want to actually go to Yahoo Site Explorer. You just head on over to Yahoo Site Explorer at siteexplorer.search.yahoo.com, and when you get here, put your competitor's site at the top. One of your competitor will be the guy's spot that you want to take. Put that in here and click Explore URL, and it will show you all the backlinks they have. Well, not all of them. It's showing you a good portion of them. Some of them can't be seen by Site Explorer, but here's a good portion sampling of them. And you can pretty much see that there's 107 page links total, and there's 24 pages and 107 inbound links coming into this domain. So if this was a competitor, you could just come in and check out each site where he has the domain place and see if you can actually go to those places and grab some links for yourself. So you're using your spying to find where they're getting their links from, and then you're just going to copy and paste. Next, you want to go for link source 8 and get bookmarks. There's lots of bookmarking services out there, MrBookmarks.com, Fiverr, Odesk, any of the outsourcing places. You want to go and you want to get around 200 bookmarks to your site. Okay, the 200 bookmarks pointing backwards to the site. Also, you can check out the Warrior Forum, and there's tons of people there willing to help you with your bookmarking service. A lot of these services, which you have here, which you've just gotten, is pretty much a one of the most aggressive SEO plans that you could put in place for your site. Okay, you'll be able to rank for those words and rank easily. If you have the funds, you could also go and grab tools on the market, some of them with which we'll put inside of the resources section, that will go out and do 9 out of 10 of these things for you. Okay, so you're not sitting there doing everything manually. Link source number 9, press releases. You shouldn't even attempt press releases beyond your initial launch of your business until you've done the prior linking source strategies, because what happens now is that the press release acts sort of as the glue for your rankings. Okay, if your rankings have been fluctuating a lot, the press release is the cure for that, because it's already going to be newsworthy and it's going to be in Google's news network. It's going to also have tremendous backlinking power, because it's coming from a page rank 3, 4, 5, even 6 site. Press releases are the key to really having lasting rankings, lasting a long time, because press release sites, they are a central hub for your newsworthy content. And what happens, they syndicate that content out to hundreds and thousands of other sites. So now that content has your link to your website in it, and it's all coming back to your site, giving you that added link juice that you would need. At this point, you get to the point where you've done all of the linking strategies, you've purchased the domain the correct way, you've set the blog up in the correct way, you've optimized on page, you got a high optimization score, you've made sure that you had a 3% keyword density. Now it's time for you to track the results, because your site is going to be on the move. You have a ranking system that you can now use for anything, any product or service, okay? Not just ClickBank or CPA. You can use it for any product or service to get ranked on the first page very, very quickly, okay? A lot of people will go and they try to cheat the process, and they'll try to rank one site for a whole bunch of different keywords. You can't do that. You can do it, but it's better to start with one keyword, one domain, get it ranked. So track everything, all right? And realize that you're with using this tactic, you're really setting up an asset. I mean, you think about it. If a site's making let's say $100 a day, $50, $100 a day is $3,000 a month. That's just, that site you can go turn around and sell tomorrow for $30,000 or $40,000 just applying the tactic that you just learned to a regular site and getting it ranked in the search engine. So you're building an asset. So if you get frustrated initially trying to do everything yourself, just keep that in mind. And then as you go along and you get some sites ranked, or you start outsourcing, it becomes easier and easier. And then it's your bread and butter way to, I mean, it's just a wonderful thing being able to look at any market and just choosing where you're able to go point traffic to, okay, for free. So affiliate promotions, whatever it is that you want to do, you know how to set it up now to go set up a blog, hop to the front of the search engines, and start driving tons of traffic. By the way, you don't have to only use this on a blog, okay? It can work for a static site. It can work for anything else as long as you follow the system of the on-page optimization. It just so happens that Google absolutely loves WordPress, and this is what we go for. As for the other search engines, once your rankings are solidified in Google, you'll also find that you're picking up traction, if not faster than Google, in Yahoo, MSN, Bing. Okay, so you don't have to do anything separately for those individual search engines. The results themselves will come from you as an effective view being ranked inside of Google. So now it's time for you to take action. Go and research the keyword, plan out your linking strategy using the core strategies that we just gave you, and don't overlook this because of its simplicity. All right, there are people spending $1 to $2 per click for keywords that you can go out now and be ranked for number one in less than in a very short period of time. All right, so don't overlook the power of this system because of its simplicity. You now know everything that you need to get it ranked, get your blog ranked. Like the quote says here, wealth and success follow speed. Okay, so if you have an idea for it and you go and you get the site up and you apply the tactics before you get a chance to talk yourself out of it, because that's what most people do wrong. They talk themselves out of they think themselves out of a great idea that they were about to pursue. And if you take action, you'll be thrilled with the results. Until next time, take care.